Hi guys, welcome to today's session. Thank you all for your responses on yesterday. And our yesterday's quiz question was about to identify the drug which is responsible for the declining vulture population. And it is diclofenac. It is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug used on cattle. And when cattle are dead, vultures feed on it. And this presence of diclofenac causes kidney failure in vultures. So that is it. Now we will move to today's session. First question for the day with reference to Crime Multi-Agency Center Cri-MAC recently seen in the news, consider the following statement. Statement 1, it is an initiative of Ministry of Home, and statement 2, it aims to share information between various police forces on heinous crimes. Which of the above statements is are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, and option D neither 1 nor 2. And the correct answer here is option C, both the statements are correct. Cri-MAC has been launched recently for sharing the information on heinous crime and other issues related to interstate coordination. It was launched recently on the occasion of 35th Inception Day of National Crime Records Bureau NCRB. And NCRB is a very important institution in the country. It coordinates and networks among the police stations and police offices across India. A National Fingerprint Identification System NAFIS of NCRB provides a huge database of fingerprints, helping in solving crimes faster. It is a network-based pan-India system for recording and sharing of fingerprints of criminals in various crimes. And guys, our today's quiz question is, there are few publications in India, namely Crime in India, Accidental Deaths and Suicides in India, Prison Statistics India, and Fingerprint in India. So today's question is, identify the publisher of this publication. All are published by one organization. So please post your answer in the comment section. We'll now move to second question. Second question is, with reference to floor test often seen in the news, consider the following statements. Statement 1, the floor test is an extra constitutional mechanism. And statement 2, if some MLAs remain absent or abstain from voting, the majority is counted on the basis of those present and voting. And statement 3, the voting process can happen orally with electronic gadgets or a ballot process. So which of the above statements is are correct? Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 2 only, and option D 1, 2 and 3. So it is a constitutional mechanism, so the answer is option B 2 and 3 only. Guys, floor test is a word we often hear at our times. Every other month there will be floor test in any state of ours. It is primarily taken to know whether the executive enjoys the confidence of the legislature. It is a constitutional mechanism under which a chief minister appointed by the governor can be asked to prove majority on the floor of Legislative Assembly of the state. And as per the constitution, as we all know, the chief minister is appointed by the governor of the state. When a single party secures the majority of the seats in the house, governor appoints the leader of the party as the chief minister. And in case the majority is questioned, the leader of the party which claims majority has to move a vote of confidence and prove majority among those present and voting. Means if some MLAs remain absent or abstain from voting, the majority is counted on the basis of those present and voting. This effectively reduces the strength of the house and in turn brings down the majority mark. And the chief minister has to resign if they fail to prove their majority in the house. This happens both in parliament and the state legislative assemblies. In situations when there are differences within a coalition government, the governor can ask the chief minister to prove majority in the house. And there is another test called composite floor test, which is conducted only when more than one person stakes claim to form the government. When the majority is not clear, the governor might call for a special session to see who has majority, and the majority is counted based on those present and voting. This can also be done through a voice vote where the members can respond orally, or through division voting. Some legislators may be absent or choose not to vote. In division vote, voting can be done through electronic gadgets, ballots or slips, and the person who has majority will form the government, and in case of a tie, the speaker can also cast his vote. So that is it. Now we'll move to last question for the day. With reference to the Essential Commodities Act, consider the following statement. Statement 1, it is used by the government to regulate the production, supply and distribution of a whole host of commodities it declares essential. And statement 2, the list of items under the Act includes drugs, fertilizers, pulses and edible oils and petroleum products. And statement 3, under the Act, the government can also fix the maximum retail price MRP of any packaged product that it declares as essential commodity. Which of the above statements is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, and option D 1, 2 and 3. So the correct answer here is all the above statements are correct. So it is option D 1, 2 and 3. The Essential Commodities Act was mainly introduced to help our agriculture sector from high price volatility, climate risk and indebtedness. It was enacted in 1955. The Act provides for the control of production, supply, distribution, trade and commerce in any farm good deemed essential and in the interest of general public. The list of items under the Act includes drugs, fertilizers, pulses and edible oils, and petroleum products. The center under the Act has the power to include new commodities as and when the need arises and can take them off the list once the situation improves in the view of public interest. And recently they included hand sanitizers in the essential commodity list. Once a notification is issued, anybody trading or dealing in a commodity, be it wholesalers, retailers or even importers, they are prevented from stockpiling it beyond a certain quantity. It protects consumers against irrational spikes in the prices of essential commodities, and the government has invoked the Act numerous times to ensure adequate supplies. It cracks down on hoarders and black marketers of such commodities. So that is it. That's all for today, guys. We will meet tomorrow with another set of questions. Please don't forget to comment your scores and answer to the quiz question. Thank you for watching.